Okay, we're back. Part 6, DEMODOGS, horror stories told by L.A. Kendrick. You guys feel free to leave a comment. Helps me, focus and see what I need to do better. But remember, this is just a rough draft, something that I'm experimenting with. Trying to help everybody through these rough times, take your mind off of things and with new stories. All right, let's go. The DEMODOG charges with an impact so ferocious it knocks the two friends to the ground. Darnell drops his bow, and Reggie is pinned to the ground with the beast snarling and biting, clawing at his face. His gun has been dislodged from his hand, so quickly Reggie grabs his knife from his chest sheath. As soon as the DEMODOG attempts to claw his face, its hand is met with a 6-inch blade penetrating through it. Blood sprays as Reggie twists the blade. The creature releases a shriek and tries to attack his face with the other hand. Reggie grabs it, struggling. But the beast's strength is immense. He starts to lose the battle. So Darnell quickly grabs his bow and an arrow he had heating over the fire. The creature looks up, and in the same instant, Darnell places the arrow, still in his hand, into the eye of the monster. It recoils back, jumping off of Reggie, in pain like a huge monstrous dog. Reggie grabs his SIG P226 and empties the clip, but this creature seems unfazed, even with the many bullet holes blown into its flesh. It makes a move, jumping high into the air, attempting to end Reggie, but is met with 2 white-hot arrows into the body and a third final kill shot through the neck. Reggie moves out of the way as the DEMODOG impacts the ground, sliding to a stop. It twitches, and Darnell removes its head with a machete as it takes its final death gasp. Damn, man, that was close. Now that's what I'm talking about. You don't hesitate. You take the enemy out, Reggie says, fist bumping. Who'd have thought something like this could exist? What is it, about 6'5", 350 pounds? Built like a lean tank. It's a killer machine. A demon, 2-legged dog from hell, Darnell replies as they kick the body over to further investigate. I believe there are at least 2 left. Get more wood. We need to burn this body. Let me cut the hand off and take it for proof, because nobody's going to believe this, right? Those other 2, they haven't made a move yet because they see we're not fooling around. But they're going to attack at some point, Reggie says as he cuts the hand off the fallen beast. They put more wood on the fire, and it roars with flames. And they roll the beast's headless body over and over until they throw the body on top of the flames. Then they look at the body of the hunter they met earlier, trying to decide what to do with it. I say we leave it. We don't have time to bury it. No one will be back here. Looks like nobody's been back here in forever. As sad as it sounds, we should just say a prayer and get the hell on, Darnell replies. I agree. I hear them now. And since I put the FLIR on, I can even see them. They're circling around. Get your gear, let's move. Let's bring out the big guns. Here you go. This is a modified AR-15, fully automatic, Reggie says as he tosses the weapon to Darnell. And he straps on the modified AK-47. The 2 make a slow and methodical retreat, trying to get back to the RV. They keep their weapons at the low ready, occasionally bringing them up as they hear noises, mostly deep growls, as the creatures attempt to get closer. So Darnell makes a decision to post and fight as they are almost halfway to the RV, but he realizes they're not going to make it if they don't stand and fight. Is that GPS still working? Yeah, it's been working. I've had it on since we left the spot, okay? We're good. It says we're about half a mile from the RV. But I tell you what, bro, we got to stop and fight. This is their house. We got to take them out now, or we're not going to make it. They've managed to flank us on the left and right. I'm going to need you to run. Trust me. We have to flush them out. When I say run, I mean tear it up, Reggie says. Darnell nods his head. Reggie counts down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Move! Darnell, being the collegiate athlete, explodes in a full-out sprint. Reggie is tracking with his AK with a laser sight attached. He takes a knee to get a better stable shooting position. for the kill shot. And almost in slow motion, a demo dog leaps from the darkness. D, duck, get down! Reggie unleashes and riddles the body of the beast. It lets out a sound similar to a hit dog with the lungs of a bull. Darnell rolls out of the way as Reggie quickly runs up, emptying his clip into the skull of the demo dog, turning the head into ground beef and blood. They both reload their weapons, after Darnell, for good measure, empties his clip, assuring the creature is dead. What? Don't look at me like that. Double tap. Hell, enter the clip tap. I want these things dead, man. It's them or us. Darnell says as the trees rustling. As they look up into the trees, then it drops right down in front of them with a ferocious thud, and looks at them, and then looks at his dead brethren, and then back at them with a face of sheer hate. Reggie slowly reaches into his vest and pulls out a flashbang and yells to Darnell, "Turn off your lights, look away and cover your ears." Then he throws a flashbang. The creature is disoriented and staggers around. Reggie yells, "Lights on! Light them up, D!" They unload everything they have. The rounds tear off legs and an arm. They're yelling Action Jackson style. When the smoke clears, the creature comes walking through the smoke. As they try and reload, it falls dead. They ease towards the body to check for life. Darnell pokes it with his gun, and there is no life left. Whew. This is crazy, man, Darnell says. I know, right? But I gotta tell you something. Now, these two are not what attacked the RV last night. That thing that did that left that handprint, was much bigger. Notice the hands. I know these guys have big hands, but that bastard last night, its hand was enormous. Good thing about it, though, these things die with bullets, not like the werewolf myths, Reggie says. Then out of the darkness comes an ear-splitting wolf howl. Then they see it. At least 8.5 feet tall, close to 500 pounds. But this one's different. It must be the alpha, because it's walking upright about 75 yards away, never going down on all fours. It has them in its sight, and it's not happy as it touches its muzzled, slobbering face with human-like intelligence, and its ears flutter. It lets out a deep, guttural growl, then it runs at them. It's on the attack, meaning to simply kill. Well, that's been our story for the night, people. Feel free to donate to keep the channel going. Doesn't matter what you donate, if you feel like donating. If not, that's cool too. Just like, share, and subscribe. The Cash App is $Outrage95. So remember, check your closet, check under your bed, check all the dark corners of your apartment or your home. Even check under the car if you have to go out tonight, because you never know what's lurking in the dark, waiting to claim you and making you a story, a horror story. This has been L.A. Kendrick, and I'm out.